All right, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, what a crazy day in the market, man. What a crazy day. A lot of traders getting ultra aggressive on two stocks in particular, CRKN and FFIE. These were the top two stocks today that gave impressive moves. I mean, just quite impressive. FFIE going from around 76 cents up to 120 and then all the way up to 235. CRKN from about 10 cents up to 53 cents. Absolute madness. Now, for me, I did not trade CRKN. Um, that one was a little cheaper initially and then moved up throughout the day. Now, FFIE, this one I was more interested in because yesterday it gave a good push and was holding up its levels. Yesterday we got up there to about 98 cents coming into pre-market today. This thing was lingering around 80 cents or so, right? Right around the open, around 80 cents. So I thought there might have been a chance here for this one to push higher. And so I did include it on the watch list. Right, let's just kind of like bring this down. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, this was, and I can go to single screen. My account number isn't showing or anything. We should be good here. Yeah. Uh, this thing did come down. Well, let's say it started off a little choppy, and then we started to get that pull away, and this thing was quite impressive, man. Going from about 84 up to 93, pulled back to the VWAP to 83, and then got back up to 95, and from here we started to break out a little bit over the whole dollar, going up to 116. Good strong push. I was a little disappointed initially that we didn't continue here, but it pulled back. And this is the thing with the market. Sometimes you got to be patient. Sometimes you got to keep watching. Hard drop off and just amazing red to green. So beautiful wedge. We're starting to see a lot more of our patterns again. Beautiful wedge slash flag right here. Some bottoming wicks. And then the pull away to the upside. Nasty rejection. But this did provide a bottoming wick entry. I was in here with small size. Down at 87, 88, I think, at 09. We can check this trade, 1009. I think I was in there. Let's see, 1009. Let's see. Is this okay? Hold on. Let's reset. Yeah, we have to reset. 1009, 1009. Right here. FFIE. We're in at, let's see. Is this the right timestamp? 80. Okay, here we go. 87. I was in at 87, 88. So I was in pretty early, but I took profits early. So this trade was, I needed to hold a little longer, but nevertheless, essentially a bottom tick, small size. This is the kind of size I was using throughout the day. 3,000 shares. You know, being in this bit of a drawdown, taking it slow, not being super aggressive. But today might have been a day to put out a little bit more size because this thing kept going, and even right here where I thought we'd have a small bounce and then a move back down. Best exit being 95. This thing got to 98, 105, 111. Just we really didn't expect to see it, right? I'm back in at 98. I'm out at 04. So some decent trades along the way. We pulled back coming down to 02. I believe there was a hidden buyer here the first time around in this range. I think we had a hidden buy around 02 right here. It pushed up nicely to 15. Another sweet flag. I did stop out a little early at 03 this time, but did scalp the way up. It pulled back again to 1. It from here consolidates a little bit and then pushes up to 127. I mean, this thing was good. Pushed up to 127. And we had another flag up here. This is where I walked away on the day. Right here, 1040. This is where I walked away. I said, hey, I think this thing is on the backside. But you know what? Looking back at it, this stock, even yesterday, the stock was known for giving some huge drops and then bouncing right back up. Again, similar with this move here. This thing sold off. I went away. I looked away, gone. This thing bounced right back up. And from there, later after downtrending, it broke over. And look at the volume really here is the key, right? lighter volume, and then big volume. This thing took off over 113 area. Absolutely took off. And I think this is where most of the traders really did very well. It's in this uptrend right here. I came back to it, but I was too late. And to make matters worse, I got chopped out down here at break of 150. Got chopped out. I'm in at 50. It rejects. It goes down to 41. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just a little too late to the show. Because at that point, we went from 110 to 150. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm too late to the show. This thing, you know, I look back and it's at 60. And it's like, are you kidding me? And then from there, we do hold 50. It pushes higher. It was a clean move. I think if I was to be at peak and I'm really good, like going in, I think a nice 5K day. I don't know if I would have done more than that. I would have to been very aggressive with size to pull off like a 10 plus K day on this stock, and I mean like really aggressive. But there's always risk on the other side of the trade. So once you size up, you got to be willing to take what that brings on the other side. But it got all the way up here. I think 172 halt, dips, rips, pushes up 88, halt, 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 all the way up to 235. And then right here, we even had Tim in the Discord saying, hey guys, be very careful about the backside. And so said, so done. Right there is where we started to trend down. This resumption lower did give a good bounce. Um, this is great to see, man. This is absolutely lovely to see. I'm grateful for my green day here. But this is what it's all about, man. Seeing stocks like this. These are the type of stocks that we were seeing, back in February, January, March, when we're seeing more consistent and steady days. So I'm very happy to see this. And it lets me know that, hey, Relentless, you're right where you need to be. Just watch for the momentum to continue. And if we do, we get back into that sweet groove, we can size back up and get back to the bag. Now, CRKN, I did not look at initially. But this one also gave a good move. I think I saw it, but I'm like, it's too cheap, right? I thought it was too cheap. It did push over 07 off of this, bit of a flat top slash wedge right here. And then started to grind higher up to 08, pulled back up to 09, pulled back up all the way here to what is this, 10. And then from there, once it got back up again, so watching the high of day levels, right? The dips were in there too, but I think I'd have been watching the high of day levels. We can see the volume does get in here a little bit. As we get this new push, we pull back. I like that this gave a bottoming wick, and then the 1 minute candle made the new high. These are great entries. I mean, we talk about candlesticks, right? A little choppy in here, yes, but I mean, we did hold up these lows, initially. We break down the low, so let's stretch this across, right? We break down the low, and it comes right back up. The 1 minute candle makes a new high. Sweet move through the high of day level. Beautiful, beautiful candlestick right here again, into new highs, and it looks like this thing really pulled away. So 14, another area for a quick pullback, and then higher. Bull flag after bull flag here, a bit more of a grind up, which was good. Steady candlesticks, and then we started to pull back and consolidate. We zoom out some more. We can see that throughout this process, we did have higher lows, and this wedge was getting a little tighter. And once it got above, right here, took off. Absolutely took off, going from about 16. I mean, just look at this move to 31. Basically 100%. This is about a 100% move. Longer consolidation, and then breakout again. And so, opportunity is going to cost for those of us who might have left out to do something else. You got to know that even though it's been slow recently and leaving out might have made sense, there's going to be days like this where you leave and then there's something huge. There was something huge. I was here for some of this, but I wasn't watching this stock. I was watching FFIE as mentioned, but wasn't really here. Let's just say that. There's some back end stuff that I was doing, but It's good to see. It's good to see. And my day was essentially done. The mission was accomplished. We didn't want to overstay and give back. I think, it was a good day, all things considered, but for sure, we want to be around for this type of momentum. But this was a nasty drop off. Hopefully, nobody gave back their day on this type of move down. It's also a good example as to why we got to cut the losses quickly. Once this bear flag didn't go higher, because you could be watching at this, hey, can we get this move back up? If not, you're cutting it right here. You're cutting it right here. You're not looking to hold this all the way down to the bottom and average down. You got to cut those trades so that you give yourself the best odds. But yeah, that was the day, guys. That was the day. FFIE, CRKN. We didn't really see too much of GameStop today. Kind of trended lower. But yeah, that was the day. So FFIE, CRKN. Hopefully we can see some more momentum here in small caps and penny stock land. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. I'm grateful for the green. We'll look to come back tomorrow and do it again. And by the way, I almost forgot, and I should have done this at the beginning of the video. I got to shout out the Discord today. I really should have done this at the beginning, but for those of you watching till the end, this is the exact reaction of the day. This is what the Discord was all about today. Just some incredible trading from the team, right? As a collective, we did have some red P&Ls, of course, but coming down. Shout out to all the students who are using smaller size and dialing it in, locking it in. Working diligently every day and being disciplined. Right? We'll see a lot of people with the purple name who are students practicing small size, focusing on consistency and learning the strategy. And that's when you've bought into the right mindset. It's not about the gains right away. That's what tricks a lot of us into sizing up early and then giving back profits. So really good to see. Really good to see. And shout out to Lucas, who is back after some time away from the market. I believe might have been in school and the semester finishing and is right back on track. Shout out to the team, man. Guys like Tim, Cactus, Green Dream, Beam, SF. I mean, the list goes all the way on and on and on. So many traders. Spooky, who was part of the MMU Manifesting My Future Challenge, right? Shout out to Shay. I think Shay might have had a red day today. Okay, 5 times the max loss to break even on the day, right? Thanks to the penny stocks. Okay, so bouncing back. Way to go. Beam locking in a nice day, right? So again, Cactus Rob getting it done. Minty, way to go, man. On a nice updated pin, new highest green day, right? Wow, way to go. Locking in an all-time green day. Split Rock, who've had some trouble, a nice sweet green day. So a lot of traders, Sabe, 16,000. A lot of us doing well on the day. Triad, $1,200. Way to go. Locking it in. Dynamo, sweet 21K, and BMAC with 25,000, right? So depending on where you are in your trading career, how you've been doing on the last few weeks, a few months, and if you've been consistently doing well, you have no reason to not be super aggressive today, right? As someone who's been doing it, right? Mighty Putty Stocks getting it done. 9K on the day. I mean, absolutely incredible. And this is lovely to see. We do have a red P&L here, down 400. And so green on FFIE, maybe a little bit more focus could have been on that one. GameStop, red 170 there, which seemed like it was the bulk of the lot. JDZG, which JDGC, I mean, it's hard to say from here. JDZ, whatever. This one was a little tricky, and even in this move up here, the volume was a little lighter, and this made it very tricky and unpredictable, even halting up and then coming right back down. But yeah, guys, that's the day. Shout out to the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, guys, don't waste any time. This is greatness. This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about. If we come up here to the server shop, there's 2 options to join. I might get rid of this option altogether, I think. The participant role. It's primarily for people who they don't need to be typing and texting, or let's say they don't care to, but they just want to see the callouts. I think I might get rid of it altogether and just have everyone engage and interact, which is what the elite role is all about. Being able to share your screenshots, your charts, your P&Ls, type, utilize the voice channels, and so forth. All right. This is just a view only role, which allows you to see everything but not actually type. Some people did ask for it, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and I don't know, man. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be spinning the wheel and giving away a free class. So stay tuned for that. I did mention that um I think a few days ago, a few times. I'm giving away a membership to one of those lucky people in the Discord, right? One of the new gen people. The people who are grandfathered in. You guys are good. One of the new gen members will have a chance to win. All right. So with that being said, hit that thumbs up. Stay safe, stay green. It's been Relentless Trader. And I am signing out. I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay green. Bright and early tomorrow at 9:15 a.m.